Hi everybody, it's John and welcome to Just Think About It. Well, today it's time to wrap up the garden, get these beds ready for winter. I'm going to try to get some of this hay out of here. After I get the hay out, I'm going to add some cow manure compost in here, and then I'm going to rototill it with a new toy I have. It's just a handheld rototiller that I got. It was under $100 on online, so I'm going to give that a try and get these beds ready, and we'll go from there. I'll try to do this all on turbo, and I hope you enjoy the video. It's my final. It should be my final gardening video. Okay, so I've got the cow manure spread out. I don't know why the tripod blew over. It's a little windy out here, but I've decided I'm going to add some lime, pelletized limestone, and some 10-10-10 fertilizer before I go ahead and rototill it. One of the mistakes I made this year was I didn't fertilize much at all. And I think that really impacted, the growth of, for example, the potatoes and some of the other vegetables. Obviously it didn't hurt the peppers. But, so I'm gonna put some of this 10-10-10 on here also, and just get the base here nice and fertile, and that way next year I'm going to put more dirt in here, but when the roots grow down I'll be able to have some really good fertile soil down and below where the roots are going to go. Hang on while I cultivate. Okay, so got 3/4 of it done. I thought I would show you how this actually works. It's a pretty cool little machine. You just push these things on the side and it locks. And actually works better if you pull back, but it's getting all that fertilizer and cow manure mixed in with the regular dirt that we had here. And that's it. I mean, it's just simple. That took me about 5 minutes, really. Pretty simple thing. So it's time to do the next bed. I got to get the straw off of it and get this evened out, and I'll be done with this one. Hold your horses. Okay, so I know they don't look a lot different, but that's got about 1.5 yards or almost 2 cubic feet of cow manure in them. This one had a little more straw than the others because I was hilling the potatoes. This was the potatoes. This over here was the onions. I'm gonna leave this bed and this bed with the straw in it and not cultivate it, just as a test. So I have, next year I will see what's going on with it and see which one came out better. All right, on to the next task. Okay, so you saw me do this once before this year. I'm going to try to stir this up, get some of this hay down at the bottom so it'll compost properly. I think if it composts over the year, over the winter, we're gonna be just fine. And I'll probably load one of the beds up with this soil just to see if my compost is any good and see if anything grows. Anyway, let's go turbo. All right, now that I got that turned up, I'm gonna go ahead and rip the stuff out of this raised bed. Pretty simple for at least the flowers. So what I do is I'm going to, this is all the leftovers from, you know, the garden, things with hard stems on them, like those are pretty hard. I got a lot of stuff in here that I'm going to just let compost from a separate thing than the beautiful golden compost we got over here. That green stuff is all the tops to the carrots. They should compost real well. So I'm going to get rid of the flowers and the rest of it, and I'll give you one last quick update on the road project, and that'll be it. Hold your horses. Okay, you can see where I put the bags of dirt down and for the driveway change. It's kind of a sideways driveway, but grass is coming in really good. I've watered it a lot. So the guys that put this asphalt in came back and they put in this. So of course I had to put more seed and more straw on it. Got the bale over there, rest of the bale. But and then they came and filled this. I was going to put sod here. They filled this dirt up, seeded it. I seeded it again and put a bunch of straw on it. I will water it again tonight, tomorrow, and the next night. I'll get it 3 days of good water and then we'll be done. So anyway, that was a quick idea of what I do to break down the garden for this winter. I'm leaving the tomato plants. I'm going to trim them. I'll leave the tomato plants. I think the green beans, I'll probably pick the green beans one more time. And there's lots of green beans on here. And then I'm going to take that one big muskmelon home and trim this one around so it stops, you know, stops producing more green. I wanted to finish those muskmelons, but I think it's funny. I'm even getting flowers still on these tomato plants. They still really want to go. The first frost is going to be, I heard, October 16th. So we're gonna finish the video here. I want you to know how much I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. It's encouraging when I do see some people watching. And I also appreciate it if you'd subscribe. Minimum, give me a thumbs up. I'd really like a thumbs up. I mean, I'm struggling here to see if I still want to do this. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week with the road trip video.